Philly Pen Show Hall, which is actually also an Atlas affiliate hall ×2. And if you're a member, you saw this all get unpacked in the Philly hotel room, plus all the other stuff I got.
Yes, it was a very busy room.
There were many things that I had shipped to the show hotel, thanks to some fabulous friends, including, but not limited to, a whole bunch of secondhand cookbooks and a grain mill that we picked up on the way to the pen show. So there was a lot going on.
Yes.
The Philly Hall could be all-encompassing, but...
and the detour to get the grain mill, totally worth it.
Totally worth it. I've greatly enjoyed the grain mill, and the cookies that were made with fresh milled flour went over an absolute treat yesterday.
Yes.
They were...
Who knew? Who knew?
They were so tasty.
Yes.
So, it's a combination of Atlas and Philly, mostly because I honestly can't remember what was purchased where anymore.
Well, that's
for
fine.
the most part. To start with, though, I think we have to start with pens.
Sure.
Because pens are...
Pens. That's why we're here. Pens.
That's why we're here. I knew I had ordered 2 of these and forgot I had ordered 1 of them.
That's all right.
Because I was trying to use an Atlas credit before it expired. But I'm very happy I ordered this.
It's beautiful.
Because this is the Kaweco Sport piston pen.
I didn't realize it was a piston.
I have loved it. I have not loved it in the black. And they just, I think just before Christmas, had released it in this brushed navy.
Yeah, I would call it midnight blue.
And I love it.
It's quite beautiful. It's elegant, is what it is. It is an elegant pen. Yeah.
It is... I don't even know what nib size I got in. I was so desperate for one that I had restock notifications on at Atlas.
Well, but you have a lot of Kaweco pens?
I do.
Kaweco Sports?
I do.
So are all the nibs interchangeable?
They are, because people's big disappointment with this pen was the price tag and it not being a gold nib.
Oh.
Or one of their hand-polished nibs.
Can you say what the price was? You bought it with affiliate credit.
I bought it with affiliate credit. I want to say it was just under 200 USD.
Wow.
And people think for that price, it should at least be coming with one of their hand-polished nibs, which is fair. Mm-hmm. I don't know how it would come with a gold nib at the current price of gold.
It can't. Not at
the price of gold currently. But I do agree that it should be coming with one of the hand-polished nibs.
It is a really beautiful pen.
It is.
Stunning.
I look forward to inking it up.
I admit that while you were unboxing, I was actually not paying that much attention in the hotel room.
You were eating lunch.
I think I was eating lunch.
And then this is the Colotino brass ballpoint, because I don't know where I put it. I just had it. I've been playing with... Oh, here it is. Here is my now
patinaed
1-year-old Colotino fountain pen. And I've loved it, this one, since we had them at Chicago.
May I?
Yeah, I just want to show the inside, because what I think is super cool is that it's like...
What refill is that? How do you get a refill for it?
It's a Schmidt.
So like a stationery store, like a real stationery store?
Real stationery store? Staples might sell them. Staples sells Parker refills.
Parker refills, but I don't...
They
sell Parker and Waterman. I don't know that I've ever seen.
I don't know. They've got a whole bunch of refills on their pen wall.
Okay. Well, we'll have to check it out.
So, there we go. Brand new versus very patinaed.
May I see it for weight?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
That's heavy.
Yeah,
it's the same weight as... Yeah. So, 68 grams.
Yeah. And then something that has become sort of a hard to get item, which I didn't realize was going to be as hard to get now as when I bought it.
But
because 3776s are suddenly very, like, they're not in stock a whole bunch of places right now.
Now, is that because of the whole tariff
don't
border
know.
situation and things clearing customs?
I don't know. So the price of these went up a whole bunch January 1st. And I knew I was not going to like this pen with another 40% added. I was not going to like this pen as much with another 40% on top of what it cost.
Right.
I really like my course.
The thing with the music nibs is there is no, as far as I can tell, rhyme or reason with their pricing on music nibs. Depending
Okay.
on the pen, the music nib can be like $40 more or it can be $140 more.
Oh,
And so I got the cheapest one because the gold trim version
yes.
was, I think, $304 US. And the silver trim version, so same pen, but black and silver instead of black and gold,
Was?
like $360 something.
Really?
Yeah. So it is an identical match for my course. But Platinum uses this double split. So it's a 3.
Oh. I want to try that pen.
Yeah, I figured you would. And so now I have a music nib from them, a music from Sailor, and a music from Franklin Christoph, which we'll talk about in a little bit. But this was the whole, I knew affiliate credit was going towards this. I've been saving
Yes.
for this. The trick is finding them in stock. Because not everyone stocks the music nib because they're more expensive. And it just so happened that Atlas had one in stock. One night when we were doing desk chatter, I got an in-stock notification because I ordered it while the show was live.
Of course you did. That's fun.
No one cared. People thought it was funny. And I was able to get the pen I really wanted. And
I did not buy a single pen at Philly. Every pen I got was affiliate credit and using up affiliate credit before stuff expired. But I was also really wanting pens that I was not... My thing with affiliate credit has always been to buy pens that I'm not going to buy normally.
Yes. Well, things that are truly, they're out of your regular
Yeah.
price range.
Yeah,
So affiliate credit makes a huge difference.
it does.
Are we going to talk about my pen now?
Let's talk about your pen now.
So, Philly Pen Show, I spent maybe 2 hours, just shy of 2 hours, at Mad Mercantile's booth, testing vintage flex
Yeah.
nibs. So these are all the different makes, just words. They're just, you know, Mike talked, I took notes, I tried pen after pen after pen after pen. And down here this is the pen I keep coming back to. And then I snagged the one that my eyes were drawn to, which was a vintage maroon Mont Blanc with gold trim, but it didn't flex the same way. And I came back to this,
Yeah.
which is lovely flexi writing. And it is
It's
this pen,
so cute.
which is a Conklin crescent filler from the early 1900s, made for the French market. I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up, but there's this very delicate pattern that is etched into the pen. It's Mike called it a Franken pen.
Yeah.
Think so. This pen was made for the French market. It has a gold flex nib, also from the early 1900s. The nib is made in Toledo. Toledo, Spain is renowned for its metalwork. And this is a Spanish nib in a French pen, made by the Americans for the French market.
Yeah.
and I love it.
And it's funny because I have the modern Conklin version of that pen
Yes.
in the demonstrator model that they released for the, I think, 120th anniversary.
Yes, you've got it in a demonstrator.
Yeah. I have the clear rose gold version.
So we have the polar opposites in terms of color and age.
Yep.
But the same style of pen. So there's a bladder in here. The ring twists. I won't push it down, but you depress depress the crescent to fill the bladder, and then you turn the ring to lock it.
Yep.
It has to be kept nibs up.
Yep.
It is, so now it's on a gold chain, a vintage gold chain. And I tried it again this morning, and I love it just as much as I did on the Friday of the Philly Pen Show.
Which is what we want.
Yes. And I know I said I was never going to get a vintage pen. I bought a vintage pen without ever trying it at Scriptus in 2024, which is a pen that I like. Someone needs to do some work on it. And
Next time you see Mick, you should just bring it to Mick.
yeah, I will. But this, because I tried so many of them, and because Mike is so knowledgeable, it was amazing. I was nervous. I was nervous to be trying all these vintage flex gold nib pens, because I never want to damage somebody's pen.
Yeah.
And I'm very conscious of that. It was just fantastic. And he looked at the way I was writing. I'm a lefty, and he adjusted the pen ever so slightly to just change the angle that I was writing with. Anyway, it was fantastic. I came away from Philly with a vintage pen.
And it's a very cute vintage pen.
Yeah. Anyway, there's my pen.
There's your pen.
That's my pen story.
It's a good pen story. Do we want to talk about...
Oh, speaking of pens, we're just going to do a shout out to the Philadelphia Calligraphy Society.
Oh, yeah. They were lovely.
They had a booth. They had tables set up outside the show floor.
Yeah.
And so as people arrived, they could watch what the calligraphy club was doing. And we were behind the table at Stationery Universe, and a lovely lady came by to pick up a couple of items. And I think she recognized you from 20 Questions.
Yeah, I think so.
So, there was some nice back and forth. And she disappeared. And when she came back half an hour later, she had done our names for us.
And she does them with Pilot Parallels. And I have to say, the more I see people do... Nick does amazing things with Pilot Parallel.
Oh, incredible.
The more I see people work with Pilot Parallels,
yeah,
the more I go, when I can actually find them, because they were a hot commodity at Philly. They were really hard to find.
People kept asking.
People kept asking about them, and no one had them in stock.
No.
If I can get my hands on a Pilot Parallel,
well, get your hands on two, because I'd like to try one as well. Yeah, it was amazing. And I think the fact that they were using them on the show, just outside the show floor, that was the draw.
Yeah.
And suddenly everybody wanted one, and nobody sold them. Which, that's something for distributors, whoever distributes them. They're a hot commodity when people actually see
them in use.
Yeah.
Because Aziza taught a class on them, and then Philadelphia Calligraphy Society.
Oh, did she?
Aziza taught a class on how to grind them. But
Gourmet Pens didn't have them there.
She didn't have a table there.
She didn't have a table there. Of course not. Right, because she was teaching. She was doing class. Oh, and they were
at the front desk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's amazing. I do find it amazing how this is the thickest downstroke, and then the upstroke is so fine.
Yeah.
They're quite amazing.
They are. They're super cool.
Anyway, so thank you to the Philadelphia Calligraphy Society.
Do you want to talk about pen cases?
Sure.
Because there were many.
Many. So Rickshaw designed the Philadelphia with pretzels.
Yep.
And Heinz yellow mustard,
Which at one point was made in Philadelphia.
which I did not know.
I did not know either.
So those were our rickshaws.
Yes. And then...
Well, I'm going to jump in with.
Okay. Sure.
I picked up. Anyone who knows me knows that I love cephalopods, and this is a rickshaw. You told me it was designed with Tom Otto.
I think it's Tom Otto's. I didn't tell you that.
Somebody did.
Somebody
Anyway,
else did, but...
rainbow cephalopods. There was only one of them. I grabbed it.
And I picked up the Cloudy Day Studios Adventure Scout one, which I've really been liking.
Well, it reminds me of Up.
It does. That's the thing. It reminds me of Up. I got it because it reminds me of Up, and I have to admit I haven't been using it for pens.
What have you been using it for?
It's been my tech organizer as we've been like
Okay.
day-to-day
That's fair.
traveling.
Yep.
Like headphones, a portable charger,
Right.
my shuffle clipped onto it so that I don't lose it.
There you go.
Like, it's just because it fits in all of my bags and it's cold. And post Karina's pelican cracking, I haven't been taking pens out of the house.
No, I've been, we haven't been leaving any pens in the
I just
car.
haven't been taking pens with me because
Yeah.
heaven forbid I forget about one.
Could you imagine?
I just haven't been taking them with me. The other rickshaw item I got was Tori's sunglasses case.
Stationary Universe.
So I already have her lanyard and her small, not the small
got a
pouch,
zipper
the medium
one.
pouch,
Yeah.
medium zip. And I love both of them. And we were setting up and I saw it and I didn't know that Rickshaw did a sunglasses case.
That's great.
And I love it. It's fantastic.
What else do you have over there?
What else do I have over there? Well, clearly navy was a theme.
Yes.
I have the large Colotino wax canvas pencil case from Atlas.
Oh.
What I wanted was the small one, but they do not offer the small one in wax navy.
Oh, no.
They offer it in red and yellow and green, and those are not colors I like. So I got the large one.
There you go.
And then I also picked up the Girologio denim single pen because I've really been liking my sugar plum. And I liked the idea of a denim. I actually really like the Girologio single pen cases for sliding something more expensive into my purse, especially if I'm only carrying one pen.
And speaking of Girologio, I got my first one, and it is the most beautiful blush pink.
So the funny thing was, I saw it on a table. He was setting up, and I saw it, and I went.
Well, it was Mario.
It was Mario.
Mario Campo of Toys from
the Attic.
Yeah.
And I saw it on the table, and what struck me is that this is not a product that they currently make. It's not on the website.
So is it a sample?
I don't know. I don't know if it's a sample or if...
Because it's Girologio stamped logo on the back.
Because, so I have my small desk pad.
Yes.
My mini one. Girologio still doesn't have them available on the website,
Okay.
but Mario's had them since... I think I picked mine up at like Chicago last year.
Yes.
Sometimes he just gets stuff from them way before they're available.
Oh, isn't that interesting?
And so
All right, so maybe this is a sign of things to come.
I wonder if it's coming and you just happen to have one, like if we're going to see it come like late summer, early fall.
Okay, so they might, maybe Chicago or Washington.
Yeah.
Anyway, it is petal pink or blush pink.
It's stunning.
It is so pretty. And I was looking at it, and now I have to get a pen that coordinates with it. So that's what I'm on the lookout for now, is a pen that coordinates with this. I think I may have seen Applebaum post
A pelican this morning.
a pelican this morning. That would be perfect in this.
Good to have goals.
I think so.
The other case I got was something that I think I talked about it on Desk Chatter. Because I had somebody send me pictures of it in Atlas.
Oh,
So I think I must have talked about it publicly, which is the little weird Midori sweaters. They release them once a year for 2 months. And I thought, this is like the stupidest thing in the world.
and I totally did not get it. When you
But-
said
but it-
I bought a sweater for my traveler's notebook,
But I thought, it is the stupidest thing in the world. But I had credit to spend. What I really wanted at Atlas was not in stock. And I knew I had a hard and fast deadline. And I was like, someday I might want to do a weird Midori accessories video. And what is weirder than this thing?
then a sweater.
Than a sweater for your notebook. And then we're at the show. And it's one of the first things I open once I get my mail.
Yeah.
And I put it on my notebook just to see.
Okay, I have to say right now,
Yeah.
when you said you bought a sweater for your travelers, I was expecting skinny arms. I was expecting super skinny little arms, and really it's a turtleneck.
It's a turtleneck. But it's got pockets.
So you can slip pens into it.
Except at the pen show, I was sticking my phone in the back and a ring light and the mic receiver and mics.
Yeah.
And
So
if
it
you're
turns out
somebody,
it was really
it was
useful.
really useful because no women's clothes have pockets. Nothing has pockets that are practical.
Oh, those.
And it was great.
Yeah. Yeah, it worked out really
And
well.
I'm glad I did see Bucks Bespokery had them in other colors at Philly, and so I did get to see the other colors. And I was so glad that I'd gone with the gray because it looks nothing like the gray on the packaging. It looks so green here.
Yeah.
And all the pictures of it online looked really, really green.
It's a true gray.
But it's a true gray, and I think it looks really good.
Yeah.
I've really been enjoying it, and it's really practical.
Yep.
As long as you don't need to be getting into this frequently.
Well, but honestly, like you could just pull the sleeve onto your own sleeve.
I did.
You just pull it onto your own sleeve and get into it.
Sorry, at Philly. There were times that I was wandering around like this.
Yeah.
Because it works. Because also, it was the first show that I successfully managed to get my insert stamped. Previously, I have had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. At every show we went to last year, I got 8.
Okay.
All the rest of them, other than the 2 Wonder Pens ones, came from Philly.
Oh, well, there you go. I love these.
I love them too. Because they do new stamps for every show.
Yeah. She carves erasers.
I know.
Pink erasers.
And Bucks Bespokery brought their foil press. And so
You got the Liberty Bell?
you could heat press things
Cool.
with foil, which was fun. Continuing weird Midori accessories, there are 2 more in front of you
Okay.
in that pile.
These ones?
Yeah.
Da-da.
Da-da. These I thought were stupid.
Then why'd you buy them?
Because again, I had credit to use and I was...
Oh, so this was more of Atlas affiliate credit.
Most of this is Atlas. Very little of this I actually got at Philly.
You just picked it up
I
in
picked
Philly.
it up in Philly and so it counts.
That's fine.
But I'd seen them at Midoku
Right?
and they were really expensive at Midoku and I was like, I'm never going to buy them. It's 8 little brass clips for like $35. Why would I ever buy these at Midoku? And then Atlas had them for $13.50 US.
Why the price disparity?
I don't know.
That's nuts.
I was like, well, I guess we're going to try these things.
For sure.
Because again, you know, Midori,
But interesting, like the paper inserts at Midori are now less expensive, at Midoku are now less expensive than the
Yeah.
US.
so this is a set of 8. I have 2 that I'm
Left.
currently not using. And I'm looking at other things I bought in the Atlas haul and going, fuck, I wish I'd bought
More of
more
those.
of these, because these have become one of my favorite things.
So you pick up more
I will.
at some point.
At some point, next time we're in the States. They are little. I don't know that I'd buy the brass ones again. The brass ones are more expensive. I bought
Okay.
the brass ones just because I
You
like
had
how
the money.
brass patinas and I had the money. The other ones are a little bit cheaper, and they make them in different sizes. This is the size medium. They make a size small.
So
far
they
as
are
I-
page markers.
They are brass page markers, and I'm using them in the cookbooks for marking the reference pages
Right.
of things that I'm needing all the time. So instead of sticking a sticky note, which,
Yeah.
yeah, I've been using these because also they stick out just a tiny bit. They don't stick out more than the cover does.
They're subtle.
They're subtle. And I'm really liking them. I'm using them right now in any of the ones that I'm using for projects.
What are these?
These are index
Oh, they're little
tabs.
color tabs. And all the colors of the rainbow.
I might use, these are sticky,
right?
and so I might use these for marking things more permanently. These are actually in the Hobonichi colorway, which is why they're always sold out, because they perfectly match the Hobonichi. So if you've got the Hobonichi journal, these tabs will perfectly match the monthly colors.
Oh, isn't that extra?
But I might use these for marking the couple reference pages that, like, I'm probably
That you always
gonna
use. Yep.
Mostly I bought them for my bullet journal, for
Okay.
marking months,
Yeah.
because I wanted something.
They're very small though.
Yeah, but I don't need something big, because once,
So you fold them over?
yeah, and so you've got
And so you just have this tiny little color thing.
you've got the tiny little thing of color,
Huh.
to let you know where things are.
They're so small. I'll have to see them in use.
It continues my weird Midori accessories collection.
Like your polar bears.
Yeah.
Cool.
And the traveler's clips.
Well, here, I'll take those.
I was trying to fit them back in the package,
I know,
but I don't
I
know
will.
what's going to happen.
What's next?
Inky. I really like my cannoli.
Well, so I saw Inky for the first time at Empire.
Empire.
And was, as someone who, again, lived in France, and you see the beautiful patisserie shops and their displays, Inky blew me away.
Yeah, so I'd been talking to her before Empire. I met her for the first time at Empire. I picked up the nib wipe. I've been loving my nib wipe.
And I picked up the glasses.
And then I got, I talked to Phantom Pendulum, and she put a hole in my nib wipe at Scriptus so I could attach it to things, which has been great. But what I've been using the last thing on my nib wipe for is cleaning my lenses and my glasses. The issue is, because I've been using the last page, or the last sheet of my nib wipe, which has 3 layers, to clean my lenses and my glasses, I'm always afraid that I'm going to forget that that's the one that doesn't get ink on it, and clean a pen on it, and then wipe said sparkly ink or something
Across your
across
glasses.
my glasses or the lens of my camera.
That'd be bad.
That would be bad, as somebody who really can't see without their glasses. And so I knew something I was picking up at Philly was a lens wipe, which they make, which is just a much larger fold-out version of the cannolis. And I have to say, this lives on my editing desk.
And
so
I
soft.
use it probably daily. I no longer keep my normal lens wipes down on my desk because I've always hated the microfiber lens wipes. They just sort of spread the oil around.
Right.
And again, as somebody who really can't see without my glasses, then my glasses get smudgy and then things look weird.
Yeah.
This, though, absorbs the oil and then I can see again.
Yeah, they're lovely.
Fantastic.
The fabric's extraordinary. It's leather, though.
Yes, it is leather. It's a very soft leather and it's got its own special cleaning instructions and everything. But you can buy refills. You don't
Yes.
have to clean them.
Next.
So this is, I believe the colorway is called Ube Ice Cream. Which brings us on to the rest of the stuff I got from Inky. These cable ties are in the colorway Berry. So you can buy this set. You can also buy individual cable ties. I love these.
You used them this
I
weekend.
used them this weekend. I normally use twist ties or hair elastics.
Yeah. Frequently hair elastics for managing cables.
And this is so much nicer than hair elastics for managing cables. It also sort of makes me feel like an adult now that I'm, no longer using hair elastics to do all my cable management. And I think I will probably use one of these under my desk just to cable manage some stuff. I suspect more of these will be in my future
Oh, for sure.
because they're fabulous and I love the
Well-
colors.
More of these are going to be in my future. After seeing you use it this past weekend, they're totally going to be part of the lineup.
Oh.
What's in here?
So, to talk about this, I feel like I need to talk about this.
Yeah.
Because people have noticed, and I've sort of been avoiding it. But I've reached out to travelers. The response from travelers hasn't been great.
Yes.
And so we're going to talk about it.
Okay.
So, this is my Love and Trip, which is no longer
This color
this
of
color
red.
of red. It started to crack.
You conditioned it?
You conditioned it. Like,
Well,
just
just look at that. Just
this-
me bending it over. That's what's happened to it. Sorry, Bear.
It's okay. It's okay. It started to crack quite prominently. And actually, I can explain and I can grab the thing that's still sitting on my desk because I am still waiting for travelers to maybe respond to my most recent email that I sent 3 weeks ago. And I did what you normally do with leather, which is condition it.
Yes. And let's be clear. All our leather products are very high-end leather products because they are what are used for all of your riding equipment.
There was
So it's very high-end.
the leather conditioner I use is imported from Australia. It's not basic stuff. And I have videos on this channel of cleaning my leather.
Yes.
And this is just one of the paper towels from conditioning it because as soon as I started to condition it, the red started to come off. For whatever reason, their red dye does not seem to have been stabilized properly, and it just came off. And this turned brown.
Well, I would call it maroon. It is a deep maroon.
No,
But
now
it's
we've
not-
dyed it.
Oh, that's right.
We've dyed it.
Yes.
Sorry,
Yes, it was. It was chocolatey
It was
brown.
chocolate brown. But again, we have lots of leather products in this house. And so I've reached out to travelers.
You reached out to travelers before
yeah.
we dyed it.
Okay, yeah, that's important. Before I dyed it, I conditioned it. I reached out to travelers and I went, this has happened. And travelers responded to tell me that they only offered a 30-day warranty on leather goods. And there was nothing they could do, but they'd like pictures.
So you sent pictures.
So I sent pictures, and they've not responded since.
Yeah, they're not going to.
No. And so it wasn't going to get any worse. We had red leather dye. And so,
And so we dyed it,
We dyed it.
which brought it to a maroon instead of
yeah.
But you can
Or
see
like
that
a deep, deep cherry red.
just Mom doing that has,
I've cracked it.
you've cracked it.
Sorry.
It's fine.
Anyway, so that's the story of this.
That's the story of this. So, but this happened like 2 weeks before Philly.
Yeah.
And I was in a mood.
Were you?
Yes, because by the time we got to Philly, like it was clear Travelers was ghosting me.
Yeah.
And I was wandering around with this Love and Trip that was not the right color. It was pretty clear to everyone that it was not the right color. And the lovely owner of Inky and I had a conversation about leather. And so what she has actually done is given me her leather conditioner
Yes.
and a purple journal. And I get,
Isn't it ube ice cream?
it's ube ice cream. And I get to put this through its paces.
Yes. In fact, she wants. She has said, I want you to put it through all its paces.
She wants me to put this thing through its paces. So
But the rule is you use their product.
yes. But
I think you should also try this conditioner
yes.
on your Travelers.
What I am going to do is, because I have the cable ties.
Start with the cable ties.
No, I'm going to do half of the cable tie with my normal conditioner and half with
Oh.
hers.
Oh, aren't you clever?
That's why I bought cable ties.
So you had strips.
So that I had a strip
Test
to
strips.
test it with. Because I get to put this through its paces. I get to test this out, throw it into bags, really
Yeah.
like use and abuse it. But I have to say, it's stunning. It's got some lovely leather striations. It's a beautiful color. And I'm very excited to get to put this through its paces. I don't know what I'm going to switch into here. Because I've got my Travelers.
I just sniffed the leather. Oh my
smells
gosh.
so
It
beautiful.
smells like a leather store.
I know.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
I know. I don't know what I'm switching into here. I might actually switch what I've got in my
In this
Love
one?
and Trip into here.
Sure.
Because honestly, even with as expensive as my Love and Trip was, at this moment it is bringing me no joy.
All right. So switch.
Because it just makes me sad. And I would like to put this through its paces. And I have full permission to.
Yeah.
I was
and
given this with the request to put it through its paces and to...
So switch it out.
Yeah.
We'll do it today. Because this is beautiful.
And so,
Like that's proper.
yeah. Like it comes with a certificate of authenticity. And when you scan the QR code, it takes you to like the leather factory's website and like video about who they
Right.
are. And it comes with an extra band. I don't know that I'll ever switch to the mustard yellow.
Nah.
It's not my thing. But I might put, she does sell spare bands. And so I might at some point switch to like a blue of some sort. I see this with like a navy.
I like it.
And paper.
Did she say what the paper is?
So her paper is coming from somebody in California.
Oh, nice.
But the inserts are not currently for sale, though the journal does fit Travelers inserts.
Great.
So
it's not, from that perspective, it's the same as my mishmash.
yeah, and it's not dissimilar from what we're about to talk about next, which is
Which is what?
under all this stuff, which was also an Atlas purchase.
Dun 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 dun.
The video on this is already out.
Yep.
This is the Esterbrook Traveler Journal Kit.
Which I think is cute because it does come in, it looks like a little suitcase.
Yes. I have not packed mine back up again.
That's
and
fine.
My replacement stamps have arrived. They are in this box.
Yeah.
But there's all the swatch cards. I try to keep, until I figure out where stuff is going, I try and keep all the swatch cards for a video with the
Oh, for
project.
sure. For sure.
And so,
Oh, so this is their version. Is this their version of a Traveler's?
Yeah.
Ish?
yeah, this is their version of, but with their leatherette.
Okay.
So I'm in
And other knick-knackery.
other knick-knackery. Some of which I like,
So it's like
Some of which I could do without.
okay, but if you were a person who was doing a shallow dive into the whole journaling thing,
Give me a waterproof ink.
give you a waterproof ink, yes. Okay, but again, if you were doing waterproof ink aside, if you were dipping your toe into the whole journaling thing,
Yeah.
like I'm not part of the journaling whoop-de-doo
Yeah.
with the washi tapes and whatever. I'd never heard of washi tapes until I was up here. We were isolating during COVID and you had all this weird stuff.
Yeah.
And I had
And I still don't have all that much
No
washi
clue.
tape compared to most people.
not compared to some
and
people.
even then,
But-
most of my washi tape gets used for taping out borders on pieces.
Like I could see giving this kit to, I don't know, like a tween, and like or a preteen, to give them some stamps, some paints, some this, some that,
So
so
that's-
that they could dip their toe into this whole stationary journaling group at what is a very low price point.
So that's actually a funny
Because-
idea because I have access to 2 of those across the street.
Yeah, I would actually repackage this and send it across the street
And go,
to our tweens.
can you give me a review in 6 months?
Review, like, I want you to kick the tires on this, play with it, and tell me what you think of it.
I'm about to text their mother.
Because, you know,
Yeah.
I know that there's a store in Paris where you make an appointment and you go in and you put together their version of one of these,
Yes.
and it's hundreds of dollars.
Yes.
And I'm gobsmacked at the price of just the cover of this, and would never pay that much. But I was really happy when someone gave me a mishmash and said it's from recycled leather or secondhand leather, and it's 10 euros. Well, 10 euros, that's my entry point. I will pay a lot for a writing instrument.
Yeah.
I won't pay what other people are paying. But what I paid for this pen was, if someone told me 3 years ago I'd be paying that much for a pen from the early 1900s, I would have denied it to my grave.
Fair enough.
So I think what this
Yeah.
is a jumping off point to give people everything that they need in one box.
Yep.
So you've got stamps, you've got an ink pad, you've got watercolor paints, you've got a water reservoir, squishy brush pen thing, you've got the book, you've got the paper. Did I say washi tape? There's washi
Yeah.
tape. Everything's in the same theme.
Yeah.
What I will say, I watched your video and I read your blurb, and what you said, what they're missing is a QR code. If there was a
Yeah.
QR code in here that people could scan, tweens could scan with their smartphones, that had Esterbrook crafty people, influencers, showing people what they could do with this.
Yes.
To me, this is a tween or a boomer. I've just retired. I'm going on a trip. I want a little arts and crafts kit so that when I'm in a garden, I can paint something.
Yes.
I don't know. And what it needs is the QR code.
It does because they call it a workshop.
Okay.
They
yeah.
call it a workshop, and there is no workshop.
Okay. Yeah, I would agree. And to me, that would be an easy add-on for them to do.
Yeah.
Because God knows Esterbrook has influencers coming at the yin yang, and all they need to do is sit down with them and, each influencer create a class, create something with this.
'Cause the thing
Can
is-
you imagine, like Kari, giving this to Kari and having her create stuff that people could,
Yeah. Well, the thing is,
it's a no-brainer.
If you send 8 of these to 8 different people who have worked with Esterbrook, you will get
8 different classes.
8
Wow.
totally different classes.
And not even 8. You would get
Yeah.
many times 8.
Yes. I would say my biggest issue with the set
Yeah.
is that the ink is not waterproof.
It's okay. It's not waterproof, but
But this was after 5 minutes.
yeah.
How many people are going to stamp something and then wait 5 minutes before writing if they're on the go?
Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't picture it being quote unquote on the go. To me, this kit is slow down, taking your time.
Okay.
This isn't a quick watercolor bloody blah thing.
Yeah.
That to me, this is a slow down kit.
Okay.
This is, I don't know. Like I'm going to, some Canyonland hike.
Yeah.
Where I'm going to sit on a blanket that I've pulled out of my backpack and I'm going to sit and I'm going to draw something.
Yeah.
This is like the urban sketching stuff.
Mm-hmm.
This is an urban sketching kit where you don't rush, like you sit and it takes time.
Yeah.
So the fact that the ink doesn't dry in 5 minutes doesn't bother me. Does it dry in half an hour?
I don't know.
There you go. So that's a question for another day. But I do think we give this to the tweens and let them have fun with it. Yeah. And let them tell us, because I think they'll give a very different answer.
Yeah.
Like, you have so many stamps.
Yeah.
You know so much about ink, so much about paint, so much about all this stuff.
Mm-hmm. Like, I was able to...
That you're not the target market for this.
I was able to dupe all but one color.
Which color couldn't you dupe?
The blue. I do think I have, but I think I have it sorted with my purples.
Right.
Because I think in the pan, it looks more purple.
Right.
Than based on the online photo on Applebomb.
Okay.
Water. Like, I
love the fact that you duped them, and that's why there's two of everything. But still,
Yeah.
I don't think you're not the target market.
Mm.
Somebody who's never dipped their toe into the whole journaling universe is the target market. So I would give this as a gift to an 11-year-old or a 12-year-old. Or I'd give it to a 67 or 70-year-old who was going on a trip.
Yeah.
Who'd never done anything like that. Somebody who's always been go, go, go. Mm-hmm. That's who I'd give this to.
Fair enough. All right. We are almost at the end of this.
Are we?
Shall we do inks,
Let's
nibs, and then random stuff?
Yeah.
So I bought 2 bottles from Kenro of Ferris Wheel Press inks that were boxless. Mm-hmm. I bought a bottle of Mechanics of the Stars and a bottle of Harlequin Dreams. I bought a bottle of Sailor Blue Black. I do. I bought a bottle of Waterman Serenity Blue. And then Sue Jen gave us 2 bottles of Tasha ink.
Yes. This one goes here. This one goes here.
I didn't watch Sailor Blue Black. People have seen it enough times on this channel.
What else do we have?
This is your teal. This is this.
Yeah.
There's Waterman Serenity Blue. And I did not watch Sailor Blue Black.
Waterman Serenity Blue?
Yep.
What's it doing during that?
It's Sheens.
Well, now we know what the inspiration for Tesla coil was.
Most blues do that.
Do they really?
Yeah.
Huh. I can't say I'm a fan.
To like some extent, like look at the Faber-Castell turquoise. Like it's got...
Yeah. So I'm on the lookout for which Waterman ink?
The Waterman teal.
The Waterman teal that that my friend, the Mad Mercantile, uses. Inspired Blue.
Yeah. It's going to be hard to find.
Well, I'm going to try because I really liked it.
I really liked that I was able to get another bottle of Mechanics of the Stars because I can't think of a Ferris Wheel Press ink that I have enjoyed this much in a very long time.
Yeah, it's quite something, isn't it?
It's so much fun.
I still like Ribbiting Pond.
I know, but Ribbiting Pond is long discontinued. And
I
this
know.
is the closest I can get. And it's not quite light enough, but
No,
it's
it isn't.
very pretty.
Yeah. So those are the inks.
Those are the inks.
Ex-
So, Atlas.
this is Atlas?
That was Atlas because my
Okay.
order was packed on live. It is a Blackwing pencil.
What is a Blackwing pencil? Why should I care? I like the color. I love
Blackwing
the
pencils have a cult. It's like Tomoe River paper.
color. Okay.
I don't understand them.
Okay.
Let's be clear. I don't understand them, but they've done collabs with a whole bunch of people and people really like them and people pay a whole bunch of money. Like a box of 12 of these pencils is in some cases like I've seen them as high as like $170 for 12 of these pencils.
Canadian or US?
Canadian.
That's
I do
nuts.
not understand these pencils.
So do people actually use them or
Yeah.
do they just
No,
buy them because
apparently
they're pretty?
Apparently they're fantastic pencils.
What strength is the lead?
I don't know. It's called a Blackwing Balance, according to what's embossed on it. I literally have no idea
What the deal is.
what the deal is. I use mechanical pencils. We're going to find out.
And I use 2H.
Yeah, we're going to find out what the deal is with Blackwing because now I own a Blackwing pencil.
So can you buy them in, can you buy like lead? Can you be specific about the hardness of your lead? For those who don't know, HB is the standard school lead.
Yes.
Like people who are left-handed, who as kids smudged their lead,
Yeah.
that like HB is smudgy. It's not a very hard lead. So those of us who cared actually went to stationery stores and bought 2H,
Yeah.
which is a harder lead and it doesn't smudge.
I know nothing about these
This pencil.
pencils other than the fact
It's very pretty.
that they are really expensive.
I just think it's really pretty. I love the color.
Like they are like, holy shit, who would spend that sort of money on a pencil expensive?
well, somebody.
And then I go, oh, I spend so much money on pens. There are just weird pencil people out there.
Okay, we're not weird. As long as if it's a 2H, then I think it's beautiful. Even more beautiful. Should we talk about nibs?
Sure.
So, did you start over at Franklin Christoph and then you said you need to go over there and try their nibs?
Franklin Christoph, they're always busy at a show, and Friday was really not busy because Nowhere Friday
Not as busy. Yeah, it wasn't.
was busy at Philly. And I had been talking to Mike about a pen, and he said, just go see Audrey. Like, Audrey's free, just go see Audrey. Like, you can try out pens, you can buy spare nibs.
And who is Audrey?
And Audrey is his lovely wife who works for Franklin Christoph and does the nib grinds for Franklin Christoph. And Franklin Christoph had a full set of all of their testers.
Like all of them, including really like specialty nibs.
Yeah. And so I tried some stuff out and I went, okay, I'm buying two things. I was buying their Flex because their Flex is absolutely stunning and has these massive cutouts on the side and is probably the bounciest Flex I've tried in a modern pen. Is absolutely stunning. Do I know what it's going in yet? No idea. But I was really happy to be able to pick one up. And then I decided that the other thing I was getting was a SIG. And this is a double broad SIG, which is quite similar to my Zoom from Sailor. And I really liked it. And so I got these. And as I was standing there, I think you came over and asked what I was doing. And I said you had to go try the testers.
And so I went down the line and tried the testers.
You then said, I'm getting a music nib. And I hadn't realized that they had music nibs.
You've already got it in a pen.
I've already got it in a pen.
I do
have
not.
it in my Rob's Penworks pen, which is why the music nib container has the Rob's Penworks nib in it.
Yeah.
Because it's another double slit music nib.
Yeah.
It is so wet and so lovely.
Yeah. So I got a music and a flex.
There we go. I haven't used the pen for a couple days.
Oh, fancy.
Yeah. My brain's not working.
You wrote, nah.
Yeah. I'm like, ugh.
That's all right. So, one of my takeaways, and it was only because it wasn't super busy, but my takeaway was Philly gave us the opportunity to do what we never have a chance to do at pen shows, which is to go to the other booths and have deep conversations with other pen people about their products and what they do and,
Yes.
and what their passions are.
And also be able to track down things like Archer and Olive paper, really expensive here.
Yeah.
I was over at Buck's Bespokery and noticed that they had a wall of Archer and Olive stuff. I was like, oh, you guys brought your Archer and Olive stuff because they have it on the website, but I didn't know that they were bringing it to the show. And they had brought it to the show. And she was like, Heather is lovely. And she was like, yeah, we had bought these mini tester pads, but one of the books fell. And so it's going to become our tester. And so she let me buy the mini tester pad that has tear out sheets in it.
Oh, lovely.
And so I've been able to use this for videos because the sheets just tear out. And it means that I have a couple hundred sheets for $7 US.
Brilliant. How much are they Canadian? Or
I
do they
can't-
even sell this?
Yeah, you know, I have to pay duties and imports and
Ugh.
like it's just. And we also got her husband takes space photographs with a Celestron, and we got a set of cards,
Of his photographs,
His
which
photographs.
are just beautiful.
which are stunning. I also have one other nib grind, which is in this lovely little thing, which is the JJ Lax video.
Yes.
And again, I haven't written.
Is it a mini?
Yeah,
It's a little stub.
it is.
It's squeaking.
It's squeaking again. It's not supposed to do that.
Oh my
Is it
God.
just the paper?
Let me-
Oh, I forgot about that. I bought that
An iron-on ink patch.
to go with the Girl Guide patch we got at the Royal, which are going to go onto my Delphonics. I think I'm going to put patches on the back of my Delphonics.
Cool. We need some paper.
We do.
I can't get over how that thing, because you and JJ Lax kept breaking out into giggles.
We kept breaking out into giggles.
It squeaks.
It squeaks.
What the hell?
What the fuck?
There. Now it's not squeaking.
So it's just very angle. Shit.
Let me try. Of course. So the other thing is, I just don't like this pen because of where the clip is.
I have to text him and go.
The pen squeaks.
The pen still squeaks. By the way, the pen still squeaks.
Yeah. I always need a jumping off point for writing. And it's skipping.
No, the skipping might not be the nib's fault. It hasn't been used in a couple days.
Okay, the funny thing is, this pen in comparison to my vintage pen is silent.
I'm okay.
Poor JJ.
You have ink in you. It's not.
That's super fun. I'm looking at your stickers. I'm off camera looking at your stickers.
Do you like the one that Mike signed?
Yeah, that's the one that I said, oh, that's fun. So, shall I just show them
Sure.
stickers while you try and figure out your pen? This is the one that was making me laugh, and Audrey is married to Mike, but she's an extraordinary Nimbeister in her.
So that's his Atlas Stationer sticker, and he still had them, but he was signing them at
Right.
Philly.
And then there's this one, make someone's day. You collect. Oh, you have lots of stickers. Rickshaw.
Okay, it's no longer squeaking.
Well, that's good. And
So I wonder if there was just a bit of dried ink.
Rickshaw Bag Works.
Yeah,
Maybe.
because it's not squeaking anymore.
That's good. That's a relief. Oh, this is fun.
Yeah, it's the new River City Pen Company sticker.
There. Looks like a little doggo.
And my Esterbrook dinosaur blotting paper, because I filmed a Ferris Wheel Press video at the booth for Ferris Wheel
cool.
Press. And I needed blotting paper so that I didn't trash their new tablecloths.
Don't want to do that.
Didn't want to do that. And I said, do you have blotting paper? And Justin went, do you want dinosaurs or, I think it was dinosaurs or ravens? And I went, dinosaurs.
100%.
Yeah.
Oh, I know who this is going to. I think we should trim this off and curve the edges. Write a little note on the back. And it can go to a little boy who loves dinosaurs.
Yeah. Well,
Cool.
there's our Philly haul. What a year it's been so far.
Well, it's only February.
It's only February. So much has happened in February.
Yep. Anyway. Yeah, some unexpected purchases. I was not, I didn't have anything on my list I didn't think I needed anything or wanted anything, and I found pretty pink things and a gorgeous vintage pen.
Yeah. My Adventure Weights badge now has a friend.
Yep.
So I'm going to have to find... I did think... when I saw this online, I thought it was a lot smaller than it was. I thought it was, like, loony sized.
Oh, I thought of one more thing that I bought. I just have to find it.
What else did you buy? Because I can't think of what else you bought.
Where are my lanyards? One last thing. Stationary Universe was carrying these. Tori has found somebody in Rhode Island who hand pours pewter and has this beautiful fountain pen design. And so, yeah, I got one of these to put on my lanyard.
And luckily, I carry locking pin backs.
Yes. So locking pin back so it doesn't pop off. And actually it turned out to be super fun. I used it as an add-on. Because all you had to do was draw people's attention to it, and they loved it. So yeah, nice little pen.
I hope you enjoyed today's video. Let me know down below which product we showed was your favorite and what you'd like to see a video on next. And as always, we'll see you in the next video. Have a great day. Bye.